You've just come out of seeing Parasite.
I know.
Tell us what you think in a snapshot.
It's just a little bit wobbly. It's a big film to watch, isn't it? It's fantastic.
It's a big film.
I get why it won the Oscar, but yeah.
It's a big film with many layers.
It's like we've just gone through a fun house, crazy house.
Yeah.
Full on, experiential.
Helter-skelter
experience.
Subterranean.
Absolutely, you have to see it. Guys.
Layered, mental, crazy, nuanced, fabulous, complicated, simple, metaphorical, literal, you name it, it's all those things. Anyway, I'm just going to put this on quickly because it doesn't really suit me. But A24 sent that to me, and look, it's too big for my head. Look, my tiny little head in there. A24 are the producers of the film that we're about to watch the trailer of. And the trailer is for a movie called The Green Knight. Or Green Knight, yes, The Green Knight. It's by a director called David Lowery, who made a film about 3 or 4 years ago called A Ghost Story, in which Casey Affleck appeared, but you never saw him. He was always under a white sheet as a ghost, and you might have seen the posters around at the time. Yeah, there was, Maddie's off camera, she remembers that. And I saw it, I really liked it, Nanny Di hated it. Anyway, so he's known for making oddball, weird, curveball, strange, off the wall, bally ball type films. So this ain't going to be straightforward, babe.
Okay.
So you've come out of Parasite and you're about to see this.
Great.
I'm slightly worried you might not be able to cope, and it's only the night before Valentine's. And also, just before we get going, it's called The Green Knight because it's based on the poem Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, which is a King Arthur Arthurian legend tale. Okay?
Tell me a tale of yourself, so that I might know thee. I have none to tell.
Yet, you have none to tell yet.
I fear I'm not meant for greatness. We all fear, but fear can be a gift.
Do not waste this.
Do you have dreams of men with masks of wood coming towards you with great big axes?
No.
What do you think that's about?
I haven't got a clue.
What did you think?
Sacrifice, magic, wizardry.
Arthurian legend.
Yeah.
It was strange. It was simple. It was strangely...
Do you know what? I don't think it was strange. I think it was just
Trying
quite
to be strange.
ordinary. I think it was quite self-conscious.
Right.
I think when you see Dev, you don't see scary. He's got that sort of comical, like, surprised look.
Does look like an infant a lot
He
of the
didn't
time.
feel right for whatever the mood. There was a mood that was trying to be pushed on us, but I wasn't catching the mood.
I get what you mean. I think you're right. I think it was, I think casting with Dev Patel, a light-hearted costume drama comedy, good. But something that's trying to be darker and more sinister and meaningful, not so good.
But he might be brilliant
No,
in
he
the
might
film.
be, yeah.
And in that second shot where he's lying on the floor, we see a sort of intensity. But in that first one, he's just light Dev. I think
Light
of him
Dev.
as a very
Lighter.
light actor.
Yeah.
I don't think of him as a deep actor. But who knows? He might be...
Well, that, for me, had tones of Midsummer in it. You saw the trailer for Midsummer, you didn't see the film, because it was, believe me, you will not be able to cope with the horror of that film, the one set in the Swedish festival.
I hope Kiki didn't watch that
No,
one.
Kiki hasn't seen that. And it had similar tones of that, and I think it's trying to fiddle around at the edges of that thing that we loved in that play, Jerusalem, which is all about that sort of the paganistic origin of Earth. I was hoping to get all of that. I could have done with a bit more landscape, a bit more mood, and I was kind of surprised by how simple and straightforward the images
That
were.
was a bit...
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, there was nothing new there, was there?
No, it's like if you were given a brief at film school to manifest the, you know,
It's a bit
Gawain
Robin
and the
Hood.
Green Knight. It was a bit Robin Hood, you're absolutely right. And I wanted it to be a bit more layered. But that said, it could be good.
It was quite rubbish.
Maddie's just seen it and she loves it. Look, there's her thumb. There you go. And I just wanted to say, it felt to me a little bit reminiscent of Judy and Punch. Does anyone else agree? Just a little bit? Well, especially with them chopping the head off and there being puppets and there being lots of kids watching.